Oh, I forgot to change. Hello, chat.
Oh, is your icon the same?
No. So, I have the Discord React group on
Yeah.
as a group in the just chatting. I haven't changed it over yet. Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Chat. I have the Clodsire. Somebody made the joke that I look like the completionist with the Clodsire. So I'm going to whose arms are those? They're mine. I need to adjust the color. they're kind of there. I need to adjust the color.
Mom was.
Pako didn't put on their spray tan.
I didn't rub on the spray tan enough on my arm. See, my tan is just my upper arms, my upper body, my lower legs, and the thumb. But when it comes to the hands, they're one shade off.
How to get into that room.
The color theory is broken on my arms.
Right. Do we go back into the water?
They're not white. They're actually very much not here. I think I can change it back. See, this is white. This is almost there. So I will fix it later. But no, somebody said that I looked like the completionist, which is funny.
Mild
So
insult, but
I think it's hilarious. So because they are saying that, I'm gonna rock it and show them just how silly it is to say that I look like the completionist. I will look even harder like I'm making a YouTube apology. Plus, it was a free asset, so it's awesome. Where's my chocolate octo queen? I never left. Your Gyaru octopus is still here. By the way,
the completionist thing was kind of funny because they were insinuating that we were apologizing when you did that.
oh no, yeah.
And I was like, but we weren't.
No. See, when I did that, because I did a stream the day after, and I was just like, I want to play Warframe. I want to get my thoughts out. And all I basically said was, I hate how everything went down, but we're gonna come back stronger. Also, I like having Clodsire. And they're like, oh my gosh, Akko's doing the apology. And I'm just like, no, I wasn't. There's nothing to apologize for.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Exactly. We don't negotiate with V-tweeter scum. Or scoom, as the Grenier...
skooma.
As the Grenier put it. I'm the scam-pletionist. Exactly. I've scammed you all out of the time of day. Apology video right now? Okay, I apologize. I apologize for not being more of an asshole. Would people like me to be more of an asshole? I can do that. I will be more of an asshole if people want me to be.
I totally forget how to get into Tao Regular's room. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm dumb.
Oh, you're doing the
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, chat, we're just chilling in Warframe, by the way. I wanted to do more of the it's not called deception. The maybe it is called deception. Hold on a moment. My brain is kind of it is disruption. I wanted to do more disruption because I really like it. It's my favorite mission in the game. Yeah, it's my favorite mission type. My favorite disruption used to be Apollo, but now it is Armatus. That is not how you pronounce it, but it is now Armatus because of just the Sanctum is my favorite area in the game. Lurk, welcome. Oh, my model froze there for a moment. I was having a merch moment. I was stroking out. I was having a merch moment. Oh my goodness. Can I get Dante on Armatus? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
If people would like to join me for this tonight, I will be doing this. Mizu and Temp are welcome to join me.
There's also the Archon Hunt. We still need to do that.
We will do the Archon Hunt. I think we'll do the Archon Hunt closer to the end. Let's see. Spy, excavation, show. Oh, that's easy. That's an easy Archon Hunt. I was having a spoilage moment. No, I was having a Queen Mersh moment. If you don't know who Mersh is, you're missing out. You're missing out. He's not really that important. But yeah, my stick drift is gonna kill me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was getting spoiled to Godzilla v Kong. I heard that movie was only good during the Godzilla and Kong moments, which
And no one seems to realize that that is intended to be the only good points because it is a monster movie.
pretty much. Because here's the thing.
And then there's Godzilla 1999 or whatever.
Stop Akko from
Minus-
stealing cats.
-1. Sorry.
I will not steal cats. I will steal Clodsires and then I
There we go.
will put out GoFundMe's so that I can raise the Clodsires in a habitat. Curious George is Godzilla v Kong. Oh my gosh, imagine, that would be funny. Would either of you like to join me? I'm just gonna get started on
After
Artemis.
this sortie, I can. I'm fighting Taya.
Oh, you're
now.
Yeah,
fighting him
I'm
right now?
actually done. I just have to leave the mission.
Okay.
Yep. So again,
I ran all the way back to find Sprag.
The Kong and Little Kong parts were funny.
I
I
do
heard
need
there
my
was a
ones.
Little Kong parts. I heard they were very funny. Actually, before we get
I heard
started
Little
with...
Kong was racist.
Was he?
No, that's what I heard.
Oh. Before we get started, chat, go to Strata Relay 30. Strata Relay 30, if you would like a free buff. I'll be giving people a buff because I am a blessed mom, just like that. I am that nice. See, chat. Here's the thing that's really funny. People like to say I'm very mean, and they may be true in some small regards, but I'm actually a very nice person. And I'm saying that in a very sarcastic VTuber way, because you got all those VTubers like, oh, I have such a safe space. I'm here for all of you guys to be us. I'm here to be a safe person for you all to follow. You can chill in my chat. No, all right. I am an okay person. Okay.
You're just mad that Simrai wouldn't be autistic with you.
I still can't. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that they were as nice as they were, saying thank you but no thank you, I am upset. Oh, the game froze. Please don't crash. It might have crashed. Oh no, my game might have crashed.
Good thing we weren't doing anything yet.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. No, so chat, what happened is, there is a would Simrai be considered a VTuber or a VTweeter? You would definitely know.
between.
In between. It kind of depends on the day.
Yep.
Okay. Now there's a VTuber on Twitter, that is, in my opinion, just
There's a lot
trying.
of VTubers on Twitter.
Yes. Sorry, if people interrupt me, it actually takes me a moment to rebound because I'm not in the best streets right now. I've got my pain meds, thankfully, though. But she is somebody that, as far as I know, just kind of likes to complain a lot, as do a lot of people on Twitter. And she was like having this autism acceptance thread where people could comment and post their things, and she will rate. Excuse me, not she. They're they, right? They will raid them. Sorry, I'm not a bigot. Unlike what people say, I'm not a bigot.
Okay, I'm out.
All right, we'll come to Strata Relay 30.
I am.
Oh no, Stalker's mad at me for killing Talregger.
Strata Relay 30, if you want to,
What are you farming Talregger for?
I was doing the sortie.
Oh, I was about to say.
But anyway, she's like, hey, put your link down. Excuse me, they were like, put your link down. Sorry. Can I just say really quickly as a side tangent? As an autistic person that thinks in basically ones and twos, I'm not like, it's very difficult for me to understand non-binary because when you're autistic and you grow up only learning one or the other things, sometimes it's like difficult to adjust. It's only been in the last year.
Contrary to what people think, calling someone a they is not conducive to English.
You listen, you might be right. You might be right, but
There's Akko.
my personal belief is the science is real until it's not, until it goes against what I think. So I think that that you're wrong. I think that you're just wrong. Anyway, they were like, hey, post your stuff. And I posted my stuff and said, hey, I have autism. And they're like, but kindly, I saw what you said, which really wasn't much of anything other than just, I don't understand you. A lot of you act like gender blobs. And I went on with it. I don't feel like it was mean. And this is a challenge for people that want to actually educate, because in my personal opinion, none of these people have tried. A lot of people say get educated. None of these people are like, oh, can I educate you? And it's just like, okay, if you want to be like a self-proclaimed master, how about you tell me how I'm wrong? All right, I'm willing to be proven wrong, but everybody's just willing to say, I'll get educated. It's just like, if you're not willing to educate me, shut up. All right, shut up. Because you just sound like an idiot yourself. I've seen people do resource drops, so we'll do affinity just for you people. Do they support Patrick Tomlinson? I didn't know Patrick Tomlinson considered himself trans. Congratulations for Patrick Tomlinson.
I have to restart.
What did you do?
I meant to hit exit mission and I just hit exit game.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Good job.
I'm very smart.
I mean, you didn't lose much.
I lost time, and time is very important to someone as important and influential as me.
Very true.
Yeah, I gotta sell some ducats.
But no, it's just like, I understand that, like, I understand that people want to be respected, and I operate off of the ability of that I do not give respect unless I see you acting in a manner that deserves respect. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and maybe I'll just rant about this tomorrow, but I'm about out of respect for just anybody on Twitter, period. Like, if you come from Twitter, you are already starting with negative respect from me. Just because... And nobody on Twitter has been able to show that they have enough of a brain to actually talk with any real amount of candor, and it hurts. Like in the beginning, I tried to be the very I tried to be the nice. Oh, I can be nice to people. I can try and I wouldn't say play ball is the term, because I don't feel like that's it. I've always tried to be the be nice to people, just because you know, I grew up believing that we should be nice to people. But these people don't really want my respect, it feels like. These people just want these people just want you to worship the ground they walk on, and I'm about out of fucks to give. Just saying. So if you come from Twitter and you're whining at me, I already don't care. Just saying. Even me, Nashi, you're not from Twitter, you're on Discord, it's a little different. Most of us dwell on that hellscape. Okay, there's a difference between coming from Twitter and Twitter being your whole personality. The people that are in chat right now, your whole personality isn't Twitter. Your personality is a little bit more than that, I feel like.
No, mine's just Twitter.
Alright. I'm with 3 YouTubers? Hell yeah.
Oh, why is Archon Stretch so expensive?
Don't count me among them. I'm not.
My personality is ADHD. Nah, and so I'm just like out of fucks to give, where these people are like, oh, you have to educate yourself. Like, either you educate me or fuck off. Because I am at the point where it's just like, I don't care. Alright? And that's like very sad, because I've wanted to be nice, and I have been for the most part nice to people, but I have my tolerance for people, my tolerance level has always been live and let live. I may not agree with you, but I agree with letting you do what you do, and I'm about out of that, which it sucks for me to say.
You are ranting so hard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are.
I'm sorry. I just out of it. But thinking about that, I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta like temper yourself.
Very true. Very true.
You're very bad at tempering yourself.
I know. Alright, 10 rounds at the very least, and then we
That
can...
red and white shy VTuber. 1, not shy. 2, not a VTuber, but high.
3, you're a redhead.
Yeah.
Well, you are a VTuber now. You don't have a choice.
Damn it.
And
I
you don't
wanna be one.
stream, so don't
You're all
count.
weird.
That includes you.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. I tried to be one.
You're all weird. Certified weird person.
There we go. I had to auto it. He and
Ooh, I remember
GTuber.
how to do this one.
How to do what? Oh, the
This
puzzle?
room.
I found a puzzle where it's just like a room that you have to hit certain symbols. And I couldn't figure it out. I support the Jewish state of Israel. I support nobody but myself and my family. I'm also a Christian. I mean, like, I will respect all religions, but I don't really support any, I support, people being cool to each other. Can we go back to, like, can we go to the Bill and Ted's, mantra of be excellent to each other? Because that's what I would like. I understand that, like, drama broadcasting may not be, like, being excellent all the time, but sometimes, you just want to talk about the shit that you see in front of you that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Planning to be an engineer so I can build a sentry like the engineer in TF2. I don't think that's how that works, but good luck with that.
See, I have tried streaming before, so I can't say I haven't experienced it. Because Akko even has my old PNG model.
I do. Back when you were
Has anybody
a...
used their AoE search thing?
I did.
I don't have it.
I used mine already.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
How am I feeling? Right now it's not pain, is much pain, but I will be honest, I really hope I can get these teeth problems solved soon. And I personally don't feel like going into it a whole lot because beyond just saying I've got these teeth problems, I don't feel like burdening people with stress because, like, I'm not stressing about it.
It's also not accomplishing anything.
No, I am of the mind where if people want, they can pray for me. If you don't believe in prayer, you can meditate for me. You can also donate if you want.
If you don't believe in meditation, just go fuck yourself at that point. You're being difficult.
Just, like, think positively of me, if anything. Because I am not worried. Like, the situation right now is definitely one that I don't know how I'm going to get through. But I'm not going to sit and worry about it because...
because you will get through it.
Yes, I believe I will get through it. Nice to catch you
Don't
during a
believe
lunch
you will.
break.
You
Hell
know you
yeah.
will.
Welcome, Daniel.
Based lunch break.
Do I carry gas station pain powders? Lifesavers. I have never heard of that before. Never heard of that before. Maybe I need to be educated. Is it pet?
Oh, you need to be educated in the way of redneck engineering.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is gas station pain? What is it? Gas station pain powder. What the hell is that?
So you get a whole bunch of drugs from a gas station. You put them in a mortar and pestle, and then you smash them all together.
Are you for real?
No.
Okay, I was kind
Dude,
of
what
worried.
kind of redneck has a mortar and pestle?
You know why he's got a good point.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Conduit failsafe?
Oh, you put that on conduit, and it helps the conduit, I think. It negates negative effects.
Where's the exploding way?
You know them from the blue packet. It's powder, low-grade painkiller. Do I rub it on my tooth? Tem said this and is trying to backpedal. Well, he realized that...
Is it backpedaling when it was a joke?
Well, he realized that rednecks don't actually own a mortar and pestle. Like, okay, they don't own mortar and pestle, But they own a
You
tire.
can if you make one.
And you can listen. What would a
Which is
redneck mortar
still
and
a
pestle
very
be?
redneck thing.
You drink it or parachute it? Parachute it. Parachute it. What?
You throw it in the air, you just catch it with your mouth.
I'm imagining like a parachute like landing inside my mouth. Like I'm like standing there. I'm just like ah. I don't know if that's accurate, but do you need a mortar and pestle when you have a barbell weight? You know what? They've got a good point.
Yeah. That is
No, you
very-
just crush it in your hands.
Hello, hamburger.
That's the proper redneck strategy.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. This is the extraction point.
Anyway, how are you both doing? Let's not like focus on my issues because that's just gonna make me depressed. Let's focus on you guys and your issues.
I don't have issues though. I'm perfect.
I spent $70 for a game. That's my issues.
I
Is
wish.
that really an issue though? Don't we all make poor gaming choice buying decisions?
To be fair, I only spent $10 on it.
What do you mean there's something higher up? Oh, I see it.
Parachuting is what you do with certain drugs if you want them to hit faster. Put it in a tissue and swallow. Would you eat the tissue as well?
Yes.
Last-
Oh, there's another way to get drugs in your system quicker.
With a needle, I'm guessing.
No. I think I know the way Mizu's talking about.
Oh,
The forbidden way.
I don't go that way.
What way is the forbidden way?
I'm not gonna say.
I want to
it,
make
don't
sure
look
we're
at
on the
that.
same page.
Petch says, but enjoy the prison of human desires, child. Okay, speaking of Patrick Tomlinson, I've actually watched a documentary on him. There is a web series by a YouTuber who I believe is using text-to-speech, and they are doing a whole documentary on him. It's not really a timeline documentary. They're just talking about different aspects of his life, and it was really cool. Yum tissue. You know, if there was edible tissue, I would consider it.
I mean, there
I
probably
mean, you can
is.
eat tissues. You just won't like it.
I mean, it depends on how weird you are.
Lotion tissues.
Oh, so you know how sometimes you'll have a friend or something say something that you like mentally you're like that's ridiculous, but it throws you for a loop because at no point were you like, oh, there are actually people that do that. One time I was with a friend and I was eating like one of those whatchamacallit, bank suckers, you know, the little green ones that all the banks have on the desk. So I snagged one.
Just
I
one?
finished it, and I went to go throw like the little stick away, and they immediately go, "Why are you throwing the stick away?" I was like, "Cause you throw the stick away." What do you mean? Why am I throwing the stick away? They're like, "You don't eat yours?"
What?
What?
I was like, "What do you mean eat it? Who eats the stick?
Why would you eat the stick?
It's just paper." And they're like, "You're supposed to eat the stick." He's like, "No, you're not supposed to eat the stick. Who told you you're supposed to eat the stick?"
What parent is telling them to stop waste? Someone's...
Don't waste the bank sucker stick. You have to eat it. Like, what?
I'm okay. I mean, because here's the thing: we've all at least tasted it. Because when you eat that sucker,
Oh yeah.
oftentimes you'll taste it. That thing doesn't taste nice. Don't taste
doesn't.
good. It tastes like
Y'all don't
paper.
understand? Please explain to me. What do I not understand?
Stick has nutrients. What do you mean? What do you mean? What nutrients can I get out of paper?
Look, bro, I grew up poor. I didn't grow up that poor.
I don't
grew up
think that's
poor, not
poor. I
stupid.
think that's. I don't think that's poor. That's just weird. Tree pulp. How is that delicious? I'm sorry, my brain that is already not working because of the pain is working even less now. The stick is fiber.
Not inaccurate, but ill.
Not accurate either.
Hey, lanthorns. I need more of those. I need a lot more of those.
Markham.
I need 18 lanthorns now to actually finish Zariman.
Markham. Keeps you regular. The stick has vitamins and minerals. What vitamins? Okay. I need you to. Okay. Ace, I need you to actually bring up a nutritional sheet for this.
Chat's just gaslighting at this point.
See, I'm gonna be nice. Twitter says I need to be nice, so I'm gonna be nice and say, okay, prove it. Educate me. Oh, there's a Grizzly.
I'm trying to find more
the Grizzly.
because I need more Voca.
I'm gonna hope it drops. I don't know.
Here.
Lanthorns.
I've dropped another charge. No, he dropped the key into the abyss. Oh, never mind.
You didn't
It's
need
back.
to.
3 grams of protein per stick. That is wrong. D and E. I get what you're saying there. That's fun. That's a good joke. I don't think we can process the fiber even if we eat it. Probably not. I mean, like, I had a sibling,
I'm sorry.
and they ate paper. I can't.
See, I tried eating the paper on a Reese's one. Never again.
Why?
I was young and stupid.
See, that's the thing. This sibling was not that young. They were like they were like teen almost. And they were just eating paper. And I'm like, why the fuck are you eating paper?
No, I found the orb room.
I just don't get it. There's a survey and for this, and 435 people said they eat the stick whole.
435 out of how many? Hey, I found a room with 2 of them.
What about the trash burgers? What do you mean what, trash burgers?
Oh, you mean McDonald's?
There's nothing nutritional from those.
No. That's bug burgers. Get it right.
Wait, are there bugs in McDonald's food now?
I mean, there's probably bugs in some of the food.
Yeah.
I mean, technically there's bugs in everything because there's an acceptable amount of bug parts per chocolate.
Why am I?
Oh, I found the library.
Oh, the one with the book stand?
The one where you have to shoot the symbols.
Okay, so how do you unlock that? Do you know?
You have to find the right symbols.
I did that though.
No, you didn't.
Well, not this time, but earlier today I've done that and it just wouldn't open.
Well, here, try to come towards me and I will show you because I
Hold
showed
on.
Temp the other day.
I need to stop the
I figured this
necromancer.
one out completely on my own too. I did not need like any assistance.
Alright, I'll head over to you.
Alright, so do I need the goatsy symbol? I don't need the goatsy symbol. I do need the vagina though.
No! Wendy's on top. Wendy's is too expensive.
Wendy's is disgusting.
I like
I
Wendy's.
like Wendy's chicken.
See, that requires the Wendy's to be good.
Again, we've had this conversation. Your Wendy's isn't good, so you can't complain.
Yes, I can.
Did we need the slitty eyeball? We did.
I don't believe it was a scientific poll from a website called Is It Normal?
I actually saw a commercial today, and that's.
I would like to inform them it is in fact not normal.
Okay, so what do you do after you get all the symbols? Does it just work?
Yeah.
I did that and it didn't work for me.
So here, you see the symbols.
Yeah.
And then you have to go up and you have to shoot the specific one, so it's like this, and it's like floating part way out.
Yeah, I did that. Do you have
I
to do
think
it
you
in
didn't.
the specific order?
No, you just have to open them. Alright, so all that's left that I have to do is, I think, that you... Oh, I need the, third one.
We got Twitch drops. That's right. There is Twitch drops on Twitch right now. If you really want to watch on Twitch, you may.
Oh, found it. See, you shoot it.
I feel like this game is gaslighting me. 'Cause I
Oh, and
did
then
that.
There's 3 of these things down here. There's one up at the top, and then there's two at the bottom.
Like, what the hell?
I'm telling you, skill issue.
Temp, you okay? You eat Burger King, don't you? That's why you don't know what real meat tastes like.
No.
No, Temp's
I
meant
don't
a
have a
smash
Burger King.
burger. Is it smash burger or is it
I eat
Impossible
homemade
Whopper.
burgers or In-N-Out.
In-N-Out just sounds like a sex thing.
Well, it does come from California, so I'm not entirely surprised.
It's not exclusively in California anymore.
I know, but it was started in California.
Yeah.
Your mom started in California.
You
My
know
mother
what? She might
started
have actually.
My mother did not.
What about burgers you can find out in the trash cans? Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Raccoons love them.
What are you, a raccoon?
Temp, are you a coon?
Yes.
You trash panda, like
Trash Panda.
that trash panda VTuber that I don't hear about very much right now.
Scruffy? Not
Scruffy.
Snuffy?
Snuffy. Snuffy.
Snuffy! God, you're all terrible.
I'm sorry, I don't memorize every lewd VTuber that's in the scene.
I actually like Snuffy.
Is Snuffy
Yeah,
a
she's
good
good.
VTuber? I know that like a lot of people like her. I just don't see her a
I
lot.
think isn't she indie?
Yes.
I'm not.
Ooh,
I
how many
I
are
know
left?
she's not part of the major three, or whatever.
Ninja's not considered one of the major three anymore. They have
Well, but you
that has
know
been
what I
taken away
mean.
from them. Sniffy is
They
fun.
never had it.
I don't know. I'd say for a while they probably would have been considered like one of the top three.
Are you guys gonna get that one?
Working on it.
She's collabing with Doki. Is she really? Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know Snuffy did a lot of stuff with V Shoujo members, but now I haven't seen her do anything with them in a.
Oh,
Because I think she was more friends with the ones that left.
Like Silver and
Like Silver.
Vane, yeah.
yeah.
And Yanners.
Yeah.
All of the ones that actually were very important to V Shoujo.
Exactly.
There's only one more of those things to pick up. Voca.
Oh, the Voca.
Yeah, I've been working on them.
I put down another tracker. Melody mainly. Melody doesn't do a whole lot anymore. If she does, I just don't see it.
Melody was always cringe, and I'm tired of pretending she wasn't.
See, I enjoyed her back when she first started.
I think people enjoyed her because she made Real Thoughts upset. She hasn't
And
been
then
doing
she became
anything.
an asshole.
She got too big for her. She doesn't have britches. She got too big for her panties, and then people kind of started tuning out. That's the thing I noticed with a lot of these creators is that they tend to
Got
say
it.
one thing. They say one thing, and then they become irrelevant to a lot of people. Melody's.
Look, I pay you to be a whore and show your hole to me. I don't want to hear your political opinions on Biden.
Exactly.
No, I feel like you can apply that to every creator that isn't inherently political. Like if you're Destiny, you can talk to me
There's
about
so
how much you
many
love.
creators that are very political over there, and I do not know why.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, because here's the thing. I believe to some extent, like even like influencers should be allowed to have an opinion. I've kind of changed my
Look,
opinion
you're
on
allowed
it.
to have an opinion, but I'm not your friend. I'm here to watch, like, you play a stupid game. Play
I
your
agree.
stupid game.
So,
Is
I
that
guess
a
great
clutch with the
example-
hands and I don't wait? What do you mean? What do you mean to you? Do they happen to be American? Melody? Probably.
Melody, I believe so. Yes.
Probably. In my model. Oh, yeah. So this is a Clodsire.
Anissa
No, we
Joma?
mean-
Don't you dare.
We mean the game, not the streamer.
Anissa Joma is she is the one that took iDubbbz away from us. Now, granted,
No, I think iDubbbz was on a downhill trend for a while.
you think so?
Yeah.
I think she might have.
You
just
don't
been-
just become that.
No, I agree. I agree. Did you
have
hear?
to have like some level of you that's there already.
Did you hear that iDubbbz is going to start a new podcast with Hassan?
Nobody's gonna care.
Well, their audience,
Hassan's already losing his followers.
both of their audiences are like, "Why are you doing this? We don't want this." It's kind of funny.
See, iDubbbz doesn't realize that, like, outside of his audience and like the wider bread tube, they don't think he can ever be redeemed.
Oh yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
So he's like appealing to people that think that he will forever be the worst person in existence.
So I guess back on the topic real quick, because I was discussing it, was content creators in Destiny's community that were very political. One of them I did watch spent most of his time complaining about the different politics in the world. There's two signs here. One, he lives in Seattle. Two,
You can stop right there. That's all I need to know.
he chose to work for Bungie. Three, he embraced the they, them, she, it, whatever mentality.
Oh, so the pronoun game?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
While working at Bungie. Four, he was one of the ones laid off.
Was he laid off because he
Skill
just wasn't
issue.
good at his job?
No.
Speaking
Bungie
of
just laid off tons of people.
speaking of
This guy is part
layoffs,
of the main reason the new LFG system in the game worked.
speaking of layoffs, because I know that they've kind of slowed down a little bit, but I think that the only people that got laid off are the ones that actually aren't doing anything.
Yeah, they are.
All of the diversity hires, or all of the hires that just make no sense.
The COVID hires.
The COVID. I don't think it was COVID hires. I just think it was just like a bunch of random
Right, but
people
that's
that
when
were.
the population of these businesses started just spiking.
Oh no, I know what you mean, but what I'm saying is all of the people that are like losing their jobs right now are all the people that don't actually matter to the strength of the company.
Oh yeah. they
And
don't.
maybe that's evil for me to say, but as a business person, if I'm not making money, I'm gonna look at the things that are doing the least for it, and I'm gonna get rid of them first to see if it saves it. And I'm sorry, but if you're not working, you're not working.
Yep. Exactly.
Saw the daddy poll and remembered someone asked Reb if Warframes could get pregnant, and Reb said technically yes. I'm pretty sure.
See, I expect it to become like an actual story, and it's like that's how like a Warframe died, giving birth to another Warframe, and that's in a Warframe that we're gonna get.
I don't want that.
I don't either.
You know it's coming because
No,
it's
I don't.
very DE.
I don't. I really don't. Because here's the thing. There's still a child piloting these. Granted, they're like a teenager, but it's still a child.
Unless Drifter, that's an adult.
No, but like,
Well, no, technically we're the only child piloting these right now.
Yeah. Because we were got.
And we're
put out
collecting
early.
frames. The other frames, who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly.
pretty much.
Because it's even like, it was confirmed with like certain other frames, like they were given as gifts to people.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Protea. I wanted to say Corvex, but Corvex is wrong. Dante?
Dante's an old friend of the Laverian dude. I don't know what happened to him. They're very ambiguous with what happens to the Warframes. Dagoth was...
Yeah, Dagoth. Yeah. Calervo wasn't, unless Calervo...
Calervo was a Warframe that just ended up killing a whole bunch of people. And that's why he's in trouble.
Can you blame him though?
No.
I can't blame him, no. But no, I'm all I'm saying
Especially
is...
when we know who's in Duviri.
Right. Protea was a gift to Parvos? Yes, Protea was a gift because...
Protea is definitely a gift.
I don't know if Protea... 'cause-
Dagoth is also, but she went rogue.
A gift to who?
I think it was a different Orican couple, and they wanted her. They gave her a horse, but she named the horse, and then the horse needed to die because she named it.
That's right.
And then in order to that's why she basically became like a Grim Reaper,
Yeah.
essentially. And then
I think I
Mother
brought the
gave
wrong
her
Neja
her name.
build.
Did you? Do we need to leave?
No, I'm like, this build is plenty strong on dealing with things. It's just I wanted to test out the new one I got.
Well, we'll leave after round 10.
Oh no, we can go like as long as we want to.
We'll recycle after round 10.
I wish I could like check my build while in game. But the reason I'm pretty sure I'm right is because I feel like I'm sliding a lot, and the build I was using actually had the mod that takes off his slide.
Yeah, her owners got her killed and Balance made her into a frame,
Yes.
and then she had no name, so grandmother gave her her name.
Which means that grandmother used to be named Dagoth.
Yep.
Hey mom, how's it going? It's going good, enigmatic. I am
might be
just
it.
fine. Thank you for the head pat. I need to fix the head pad thing. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried, and I don't know why it's broken, so...
Speaking of, while I'm thinking about it, I still need to like get a lot of different frames.
You need to what?
Still need to get a bunch of different frames.
Same.
Like Sebagoth.
We can do more, I'm gonna be streaming for a while tonight, mostly because I'm doing nothing tomorrow, and because I don't
Same.
want to do anything else. Oh, are you also
Actually,
streaming?
no, I have to make a PowerPoint presentation tomorrow.
That's right, you have to do stuff for tomorrow's big stream.
Since none of you
I
are
have
doing
a
anything.
chiropractor appointment tomorrow, and that's it.
I mean, I could help you tomorrow if you want. I'm not doing anything besides going to the doctor.
Dentist.
Why are you going to the dentist tomorrow?
It's because I need a second opinion on what needs to be done. We want to see what they
okay.
think.
Understood.
Cute fish PNG for head mod. Oh, Temp is not a fish. Temp is a is an
I
okami.
specifically asked Ari for Kitsune.
Yeah, Temp is an okami.
No, all are fishlings. The name was decided already.
No, I called my little shit, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Well, I figure the big name could be little shits, but we could have different series. There could be the fishlings, and we could decide on different names for different species. I don't know. My apologies? No, you're fine.
You should apologize.
No, but I can help you a little bit tomorrow after I go to the throat specialist and the dentist.
Throat specialist.
Yeah, it's a doctor that does ears, mouth, and nose. I
I'll go
believe.
going for the throat goat.
Are we doing Sebagoth later? Maybe. We'll see. We'll
I
see.
actually had to go to a toe doctor once.
Yeah, I didn't
And
know.
how was your trip to the toe doctor?
He did surgery on my toes because I had fungus.
Ew.
Huh.
Thanks for sharing that with the chat.
Do foxes
welcome.
eat fish? Could call them fish snack or something.
You look like a snack.
Ah.
I hate that I have to wait till tomorrow night to show off my video because I worked really hard on that.
You worked a
I
long
want
time
people to
on
see
it.
it now.
Yeah, Mizu sent me the updated version at like 1 a.m. and I'm in bed like, what do you want?
Chat, all you have to do is wait 23 hours for Mizu to get satisfaction.
Satisfactory.
Mizu may spend a lot of time on that
I already
video.
made that joke.
Are we gonna upload it as a separate video? I feel like we should.
I'm going to for sure onto my YouTube.
I feel like we should put it on the podcast channel too.
Yeah. I am very tempted to put it on my Twitch as the video thing.
That might get it banned though.
I don't think I would get banned from my Twitch for showing a bunch of Twitter tweets.
As far as the fungal thing's concerned, I had been dealing with it in both my big toes for like 4 years, and I just had no idea how to. Like I was
sorry,
actively like ripping my toenails out trying to clean it.
You make my teeth
gone
pain
now.
sound normal.
It never hurt. Well, it hurt ripping the toenail out, obviously.
See, I've never had any of these medical issues that everybody else has. I mean, I have teeth shit, but even then, like, compared to Akko, mine sounds relatively normal.
Well,
Here's the
okay.
thing too, it's like with tea shit, it's like everyone does now, thanks to the copious amounts of sugar in everything.
No, so do you want to know why my teeth are in such a sorry state? There's a couple of reasons. Number one, my genetic makeup, I have very weak enamel. My mother has weak enamel. She's missing teeth. And so
Yeah, blame your genes.
oh, that's not the only reason
You
why.
sound like the
It's-
fat people that are like, it's just a glandular disorder.
I mean, I blame my genes for why I'm partially fat.
But literally, okay, literally, Mizu, I can blame my weak. Literally, my weak enamel is part of the problem. I legitimately like. Here's the thing: unlike fat people that can go to the gym, I can't control how weak my teeth are. Legitimately, if there is a toothpaste that could make my teeth like steel, I would be on that shit and I would buy it. But I cannot. I like, unlike fat people that can go to the gym and, you know, stop eating at McDonald's, I can't do anything for this.
You could eat less sugar.
I could, and I am.
And get some of that pronamel shit.
Pronamel. I mean, I'm already brushing with
Up your dental visits.
up my dental visits. See, that's only one of the problems. The other problem is I had very horrible acid reflux. And unfortunately, it comes back ever so often. And we believe that the acid literally has melted my teeth in some cases. Like I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. I brush my I brush my teeth twice a day. I floss after every single meal, and I use mouthwash at the end of the day. There's no reason why my teeth should be in the starry state they are in. All right?
But they are.
There is no reason. But because of those factors in my life, unfortunately, I have the problems I do. Teeth. In my case, I exposed my roots. I'm not going to talk about what's wrong with my teeth, because again, I don't want people to worry, because you can't do much about it. And two, yeah.
Oh, did
Joe
you see the
Biden.
Sylvie tweet I posted earlier?
Oh, you posted a
I'm
silly
almost dead.
tweet?
The one that was about me.
Oh, right. Stress can cause a problem. Very acidic environment in the mouth. Yeah, my acid reflux was caused by stress. Go ahead.
I can agree there. The last 3 years is why I'm positive my teeth are as bad as they are as right now.
You probably have
Akko knows the
problems
last
similar
3
to
years.
me. Yeah.
Oh, so every time I've gone to a new dentist, and which I've been to a lot of different new ones, the literal first thing they always say is, "Are you under a lot of stress? You look like you grind your teeth a lot." Every single one.
I'm the only octopus that sheds my teeth. Sometimes I feel
Actually,
like
don't octopi shed their beaks? Some do, I think.
there's a fact I feel like I should know, but I don't remember a lot of different teeth or
Me
just,
when
like,
I spread
octopus facts.
misinformation.
Mm. No, but like I do know that there's some things I probably could have done better with my teeth. But
Oh yeah.
when it comes to some of the genetic stuff, and then just due to the fact that I have gotten problems that literally have made them worse, all I can really do is cope and seethe and just get it fixed and hope that when they're fixed,
Pretty much.
that they don't get that bad ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was at the dentist, and I had grandma, because like, even though I live on my own, sometimes I feel like I get taken advantage of just because I don't fully understand. Because, like, there's a lot of cognitive adult, like, understanding that I feel like sometimes I miss. And so my mom was like, when you go to the dentist, I want you to call me so that I can tell them just, like, your situation. She's like, it's not because I don't trust you. It's just that the last time that something like this happened, you walked out with a car that you can't afford.
Yeah. I mean, without my mother, my teeth would be far worse, because I never had hard metals, I never had mercury, I never had anything put in my teeth. It's all like a basic material.
Well, neither do I. All of my teeth are gonna be.
But mercury degrades your teeth violently.
Well,
so,
yeah. I mean, they know that now. That's why everything's porcelain.
Yeah.
See, I can't trust my mom to do that for me because we always had this issue where she would get a bill from the dentist and she'd be like, "Oh, I guess I got a bill now, gotta pay it."
Oh no.
And I would be like, didn't we pay for that already? And she's like, "I don't know, but they sent me a bill. They wouldn't have sent me a bill if we did pay." I'm like, that's
false.
not how that works.
No, my mom is like, listen, if I could, I would help you, but I can't. It's like, I understand, and I'm not asking for you to help. I just want you to help me navigate through this so I don't lose my mind.
A great example, and I know many people here in California where I live get caught up in this. So we have PG&E, and anyone who lives in California knows PG&E is awful.
Yeah.
So we have a dumb meter. So most houses in California have a smart meter. We have a dumb meter. So they have to come out and read our meter. But because they have to do that, they tried charging us extra by charging us an estimated rate and then actually sending us the bill like a month later.
Really?
Yes.
You don't pay it, obviously.
You know, I never realized like how good my state is till I hear people talk about other states.
Yeah. Well, no, like, it's mostly just California. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like, well, no, because I used to go to a friend in Pittsburgh because we would do a like a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
And I'd hang out and we'd just go do Halloween. And one night they wanted to get beer, and I don't drink, so.
Same.
But I was like, okay, well, you know, you live right down the road from a Target. Let's just go grab some beer. I'm like, what the fuck? They go, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, there's literally a Target next door to your house. Let's just go grab some. It'll be like 5 minutes. And they're like, no, we have to go to like the beer cellar across town. It's like a 30-minute drive. And I was like, why? Just go to the Target. And they're like, I don't understand why you keep saying that. Target doesn't sell beer. Like, what do you mean they don't sell beer? Every Target sells beer. I've never been in anything that doesn't sell beer. My fucking gas station sells beer.
So,
Like, what are you talking about? You have to go to like a reliable ABC store. No one else is allowed to sell beer. He's like, what do you mean no one else is allowed to sell it?
that's funny.
What is this garbage?
That's what it's like. I believe
And that's
it.
how I learned in Pittsburgh. You have to be a store specific for beer, or you're not legally allowed to sell beer.
That's crazy.
You either sell only beer or you sell nothing else.
Target sells beers.
Yes.
Cali sounding
It was
awfully like a home
wild to
state.
learn that, like, in other states, you have to go to like beer specific stores. You can't just go to your local gas station and grab a 12-pack.
Yeah.
And I'm a dry county. We're not allowed to sell on Sundays.
That's funny. See, here's a funny thing that I learned, because when I lived in Idaho and Utah, predominantly Mormon states, you are not allowed to sell soda with caffeine in it. So you would have root beer without caffeine in it.
That sounds disgusting.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't remember if it tasted any different, but it's just really funny because, like, when I moved outside to California, I was like, wait, root beer has caffeine in it? And they're like, yeah, everywhere. I'm like, but when I lived in a
That's
Mormon
false.
place, they don't.
Yes, cryo, that's what I mean. It has to be like I just say beer because that's what I say. But yes, you have to go to like a specific ABC store, and I think that's fucking ridiculous. Just let the gas station sell it.
It is ridiculous, but here we are.
Like I said, I live in a dry county, which means you're not allowed, nowhere is allowed to sell alcohol on Sundays. And even then, I've never heard of such a rule of having liquor-specific stores.
So, Akko, I gotta ask you, are you open to trying like caffeine and coffee now?
I don't want coffee. I have caffeine. I have drunk caffeine. Even though when I was a Mormon, I drank caffeine. See, here, that's the thing about the Mormons that people misunderstood. Because, like, the whole word of wisdom thing's like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. There's a lot of things that Mormons are just like, we don't care, and it's more up to personal interpretation. So, like, I would drink caffeine anyway, because I don't care, and it doesn't really affect me, as far as I know.
I mean, that's how, like, a lot of different denominations are.
Okay, I will be right back again. The dog is still whining.
Fair.
Am I ready for
Like,
God?
where I live, we have two very specific denominations of Protestant.
Uh-huh.
And one of them, you're not allowed music that isn't, like, hymnal music,
Oh my gosh!
and the
I could
other one
never.
you're not allowed dancing.
See, when I was a missionary, you had to do that.
Neither of them believe in. Neither of them actually practice that.
When I was a missionary, you were only allowed to listen to church music or music that brings you closer to God. And obviously, listening to another missionary play the main theme to Zelda is not church music. It's one of those things where, yeah, it was a rule, but nobody followed it. There were some missionaries.
Are we gonna let Temp die?
Yeah, since he's walked away, we're just gonna let him die. He's got 4 revives. He should be fine. It was one of those things where most missionaries really didn't care. Some of them were really snooty about it, where if they caught you with like your Megadeth album, they would say, "Oh, I'm gonna report you to the mission president. I'm gonna tell on you."
I was in a good spot. Oh well.
And it's just funny because nobody respected those guys.
I was gonna revive you, but Akko told me not to.
No, don't worry.
Well, I just wasn't sure how long you'd be gone.
So, this dog in particular, he will only drink water when it is fresh, and only if he watches me fill the bowl. So, I gave him. When I walked away earlier, that's what I went and did. And I gave him a bowl of fresh water.
Mm-hmm. I
He
got
was
Dante
whining at me
Chessie.
again.
Congrats. What did we
For
all
me
get
to
it?
get him
we all
another
have the
bowl
chance.
of fresh water.
Wait, are you dead, Zeno? Do we need to leave? Do we all have to leave? Did Zeno die? Oh no, Zeno's not dead.
I mean, they were dead apparently.
How listen to Zelda music is not church music because inherently it's video game music. So the belief is video game music is going to distract you from God. There's a lot of little things. Maybe I should oh, never mind, I threw that away. But maybe I should like look for the missionary rule book and we can read it out so that you guys can laugh at all the little things.
Context as well. Akko knows that I was very big in the D&D for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
One of our clients, and my mother included, thought D&D was devil worshipping.
Yeah, that was a big thing in like the 80s.
So,
Yep.
what this one client,
I
I
really
refused to tell her about this stuff because the last time I did, she lectured me for 45 minutes about how D&D was death worshipping and how I cannot be trusted anymore because I'm playing this.
You should tell her just about all of the horrible things that are in the
D&D
Bible.
was created by a Christian man.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
No one knows that. No one remembers that.
What's funny is a lot of these Christian.
Why does this do so much damage?
Whoa! What happened to your mic?
Who, me?
Oh, there it goes. Your mic just like randomly drops quality and then picks back up.
Oh, because I'm using the voice mod, probably.
Oh, fair enough. Pretending to be a guy, like me as an octopus is pretending to be a real human female.
That was did I share that accusation with you?
The one where that person was like, "Oh, cause using a voice changer," and it's just like, I've never said
No,
I'm not.
this one's about me.
Really?
So I am a trans woman who is LARPing as a man?
I
Question
think
mark.
you did tell us about this.
And I
I've never
was
heard that.
a stalker harasser on
wait.
Second Life.
I remember that. Yes, I remember that. I remember that person. That person is very schizophrenic. Oh my gosh, that is one of the most schizophrenic things I've ever seen. Are we gonna talk about that tomorrow? Because it's really funny.
I could add it into the
Please.
thing, and we could
Please
just
bring
talk
it up.
about it just from like the perspective of what the fuck is this.
Please bring it up because oh my gosh, I want.
And I shared it in the VTuber Asylum Discord, and somebody was like, "Oh, if you want more like hate, I could like make up a tweet for you, and then you could." And I was like, "No, you don't understand. Like, this is legitimate, crazy schizophrenic. Like, there's nothing that tops this."
Mizu is a stalker child. Mizu is a stalker child who apparently DDoSed people on Second Life.
No, so they accused me of like having models and stuff that would crash servers. And they apparently like whoever this was that they were accusing was they would drop like these little items on the ground that would crash the server, and they claimed that this person dropped it at their feet in order to make it look like they had done it to get them banned.
That's funny. Why Second Life? Didn't you play Second Life at some point?
I did, but I doubt they knew that.
It's so weird.
Not exactly something like I'm talk about.
See, that's something, and I'm gonna use Cherry Connery as an example, where we saw the
Eden,
the pedophile.
the Eve online. Is it Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was Gaia.
Gaia.
To be fair, that whole conversation was sus as fuck.
It
It
was.
is very
It was.
sus.
See, for a
And-
lolicon to say that, you know there's an issue.
Like,
Because it sounded weird as
It
fuck.
did. It did.
as
There's at
someone-
no point, even as like a lolicon, I would go to a girl and be like, "Oh, you're my little underage lolly princess." Like that sounds like fucking weird.
It
So,
does. And that's how
as-
messed up it is.
as someone who would regularly watched him, he has never mentioned playing Gaia online, ever, and he usually mentions things he's done. Like he talked about things up to from his childhood regularly, but he never even mentioned playing stuff like 14. Like he never mentioned Gaia online.
To be fair, that could be because he knew what was, like, what
was
would
on
come of
it.
it if people started looking for like his stuff.
No, I agree.
That's fair, but
Because that's something that like people will do, even if they are like
yeah.
very online. They will just avoid talking about certain subjects that they knew
oh yeah.
would lead to unsavory discoveries.
But
Oh yeah.
like Akko, and I'm sorry, Akko, you are also guilty of this. Autistic
Okay.
people do have a tendency to say things they don't mean to.
And hurt themselves by doing that.
And Emil is very autistic.
Yes.
So I figure he would have said something like that, even if it was not intentional. Like it might have come up in like the discussion of something else.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just can't buy into it. I think it was super sus as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not real, but
No, I kind of see what you're saying, but by the same token, I'm like, the fact that he decided to leave the internet shows me that either it's real or he just doesn't feel like fighting back, and I'm willing to believe that it's
I
real.
think it's possibly both. I feel like there is some stuff that isn't real and some stuff that is.
Like, it's one of those situations where I was totally on the train of don't believe Emily, and I still don't believe Emily because Emily
no.
was like being very consensual with all of it, and they decided to put themselves on the internet for it. But when it came to people that were around him, that was a little more hurtful because it was
Well-
like, hang on a moment, look at all these people that are around you
So
that are saying these things.
I don't want to say the content creator. Anyone who knows Sherry Connor will. There is someone I mentioned to you who does daily vlogs, and occasionally Emil and Masay would appear on their. And apparently, people were going out looking for these vlogs that they were on, that were that Masay was on, and started noticing little ticks from Masay, where it made her uncomfortable with what Emil was doing.
Yeah. I don't
Because
know.
like before it just looked like, oh, like this is just Emil being Emil, like nothing's new, and she's just annoyed because it's Emil being Emil. But
Leave after
now,
this
with-
round.
After some little bit of context.
No, yeah, I agree. I think it's one of those things where because everybody has this innate want to learn drama, you want the whole story. You're not gonna get the full story ever.
Exactly, you're not gonna get the whole story, and that's why I'm like,
Because Emil is
half and
smart
half.
enough to just not broadcast enough of it on the internet, which I think should be a point in his favor. Because him and his
So do
girlfriend.
you want to leave right now?
Yeah, let's leave now, and we'll reset.
I'm already on my way. So yeah, I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm also not saying he's guilty. This kind of feels like the Vic thing.
I would not compare this to Vic.
I
at all.
wouldn't either.
So the allegations for Vic were that he was riding people's shoulders. Okay, we saw videos of that. That's real. But they kept making it out to be like, he was doing it sexually. He wasn't. He was being funny. But then there's the accusations that he was trying to be sexual towards his fans. And I don't think there was ever any proof he was.
No, there wasn't. The
No.
proof was that he had hugged people.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's do
Which
it
is
again.
obviously not actually proof.
No, I think for the Chugga Conroy thing, he decided to just leave, which kind of makes me feel like I see all I need to see. He recognized that there was no coming back from this.
And he is getting help. We know from other members of TRG, so PakoThePanda specifically, right now, that his immediate recovery and the problems are being dealt with swiftly and with not haste, but it's going along better than they expected, which is good.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm glad that he's getting help.
I mean, they're not going to be totally in depth because they want to try and keep it as private as possible.
I'm gonna be honest with you, as someone that loves to talk the drama, I'm glad that they're not, because a good person, a person that doesn't actually want to get themselves in drama doesn't talk about this stuff on the internet. I understand, I see the angle where people are like, oh, I have to bring this up because I don't want them to hurt other people. Okay, I get that, but this isn't the way to do it, in my personal opinion. Trying to bury somebody on the internet only serves to fuel the fire and make stupid people do stupid things. So, if you actually want to fix things, the internet's not the place to do it. Because, like, if Chugga Conroy was any more, like, brave, he could have totally fought this, and he probably would have come out on top.
See, part of me also wonders if he chose to just eat the accusations. I'll use that as the example, because the accusations could have affected the Runaway Guys as a group and his friends. And he knows that TRG, or now TCC, I think that's what that's being called right now, is more like a charity focused, and they doesn't want to ruin that relationship with the charities. So that could have also been it, but all it is speculation, because we're not going to know, we're never going to know. When we got to the real topics like Fox dick sucking ASMR review.
Oh my gosh. Are we talking about Vox?
I mean, we can move on. Nothing about Emil is, because that's been long done.
No, why did we bring him up in the first place?
Because it was relevant to the conversation.
What was the conversation?
What it was.
See ya. Alright, have a good one, Samuel. I don't know. I think that I'm glad that he's getting help for all of that, but like the fact that multiple lolicons were like, dude, we do not accept this behavior, was kind of funny to me, because it shows that the people that the internet likes to dog on even says that's wrong, because it is wrong, and I don't think that it should be like acceptable. Like, yeah, I think roleplay is cool, but I don't think that was very cool.
Well, I also think it's kind of important to mention that, like, she was actually underage.
No, yeah, she was actually, and maybe there's a greater conversation to be had, because like I'm noticing a lot of these laws. I'm noticing a lot of pushback for anti adult content, and it is something that is kind of worrying to me, because I look at people trying to censor adult content and I say to myself, this is not leading to a good end. And thankfully, people, for the most part, are recognizing that as a bad thing. But I
genuinely don't understand how this platform works.
I am of the mind that people need to be very careful when championing censorship, because censorship of any kind just leads to more censorship of things that don't need to be sent. Like, nothing in the only thing that really needs to be censored is real CSAM. and there's probably a couple other things you get out on top of that, but that's like the first thing that comes to my mind. Other than that, I don't think you should really censor anything on the internet. And whenever I see these people say, oh, we're doing it for the children, that's always the veil that people use. Whenever there's a veil of, oh, let's censor it for the children, that's always the veil that people use so that they can continue to censor more and more and more. So, I really don't like it. And in my personal opinion, you know, when they're like, oh, these children, we gotta protect these children. No, get the children the fuck off the internet. Alright? Children don't belong to be here. I shouldn't have been on the internet before I was at the very least 16 or 17. Because it's not a place for children. It's a place for adults to interact with other adults. And it's very clear that children don't know how to... children don't know how to act here, and not all adults can be trusted, so we'll just get rid of the children. There's less of them than there are adults, in my opinion.
We gotta work on Akko's rambling one day.
Sorry. Ow. Fuck. You want to protect the children, don't let them there? I agree. I agree. But people would rather just use a child to say, hey, let's censor the internet. And it's just like, no thank you.
Wraith Blueprint.
I really don't want the internet to be like it is in the Philippines, where Facebook is like a majority of the website you can access. It's like really depressing. Gotta love the family vlogs. No, stop family vlogs. I don't like family vlogs. All that is just like parents taking advantage of children.
Yeah, no, family vlogs make me uncomfortable.
They do. I've never found them to be good. Sorry for last time. Internet crash. You're fine, Spino. Our internet crashes sometimes.
Oh, that was being done. Sorry, so the other dog was whining, and when that one whines, it is always a bathroom trip.
I don't know. I don't really want to get political on that kind of stuff, but it's just... it bothers me. And... I am not quite sure what the answer... Well, I have a few ideas, but my answers are way too radical for the internet.
So, I guess a topic change to kind of get off the drama talk.
Sure.
Have you heard about the III initiative?
No.
Okay, so the III initiative is a indie game showcase.
You're gonna talk about Silksong, aren't you?
It is going to come up, yes. And you're going to call it copium, and that's fine.
Oh yeah, no, you're coping hard.
But it's apparently a take on Summer Game Fest, essentially, but specifically for indies.
Chat, whenever Tim talks about Silksong, we gotta put on the Cope song. Hold on.
I haven't mentioned it in the discussion. Also, I can't hear it because your screen is turned down, so...
I know. I'm just gonna play it. You can continue to talk while I play this song for chat.
Either way, the Silksong is not confirmed to even be for this. It's just being brought up in discussion. Why did I die?
Oh my gosh, I really don't like the definition of that man's... How did you die and I was standing still?
I don't know. There's no reason I should have died.
Oh my gosh, Oshi,
I'm gonna have to res myself.
I still believe? No. Listen. We'll let Tim continue his Cope song here in a moment. But here's what I'll say. Until I actually see the game for sale, it's not coming.
I activated one I shouldn't have. And I knew, like, after I activated it that it was the wrong one, but now I can't find it again.
So, Aqua, I know you believe it's coping. I firmly believe it's coming this year
You
because
firmly
of
believe?
so much more evidence.
Are you willing to bet on that?
Yes.
Oh, that's so confident. Okay. Well, I don't take, even though I'm no longer Mormon, I don't take bets because.
I wouldn't take. Like, why did I?
What are you?
God, Temp is not good at this.
Tim, you're very far away. How about you get close to us so that you
I
don't
was
die?
doing fine, and now I just keep
No,
dropping
apparently
dead.
you weren't because you're dead again and you're like 300 meters away. Stop dying.
Anyway, so Silksong got raided in South Korea today.
Okay.
That is now 2 countries it's been rated E10 for. Well, the equivalent of E10 in Korea, or South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So America and South Korea are the 2 locations it has been rated. On top of that, where Summer Game Fest is now talking about Silksong, and the Triple I Initiative, which is an indie showcase, is happening at the end of April, which is right before Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest is in June, so it's like a month wait between.
Right.
But still, there's a lot of evidence pointing towards something being talked about. Maybe a release date, maybe some new information. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
The cope is strong with this one.
The code, yes. Dark Raito says, I do wonder why people think Dante is Wisp's dad. It's mostly a joke I've seen passed around because Dante is a spellcaster and Wisp... Well, Wisp is also kind of a spellcaster, so I feel like it's just kind of like...
I would say she is.
I wouldn't say it's like, lore-wise, but I would say that it...
I actually think Dante gives off more Egyptian vibes, like Inaros.
I don't know. I like the art where I saw that Dante is just like a schoolgirl writing yaoi.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but that's okay. I'm not even gonna fight that one.
No, but my, I don't think it's canon, I just think it's a funny little...
Give it time, they'll make it canon.
Someone will draw
It's
it.
DE, they will. And then he'll, be in love with Lloyd.
No, Lloyd's only in love with Master Entrati.
But Entrati's gone, which means he needs a new lover.
Wisp is Dante's daughter during her anniversary? Sure. He's disappointed that she becomes the school popular girl for the wrong reasons. Oh my gosh. I use Wukong's 4th ability and now my clone's bow is my sword. Congratulations.
You haven't seen any books in a
The
while.
sword, the bone of my sword, or whatever. Fucking fate.
You think they will make a Beatrice frame? Beatrice? What is that from? Oberon and Titania? Titania is a fairy. Oberon is a goat.
I mean, they kind of, admittedly, they do kind of connect.
Sure, maybe.
Well, Titania is of the forest because she's a fae, and Oberon is the protector of the forest.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love how the community has now started just linking frames together like champions in League.
Well, nobody here plays League, so I imagine that's like their thing.
I play League.
I played League for the first time in like 3 years, like a week ago.
Yeah, because Roy convinced you.
No, Try did.
Oh, was it try? Oh,
It was Try.
I refuse. I refuse. I was talking about that to Caro. Because there was a image on Twitter. It's just like, let me pull it up because it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Who would you rather face? A black person in Tekken, a trans person in Guilty Gear, a Mexican person in Smash, or a Korean team in League?
Trans person in Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Why would you whip
Look,
their ass?
people talk about trans people in Guilty Gear because the recent Evo or whatever, all the top contenders were trans. The thing is, that's because nobody fucking showed up.
Is that true?
That really, yeah.
Look at all of the winners of Evo from the past years for Guilty Gear, and then look at how many of them were on the roster for this year's competition.
I actually knew someone who was a champion winner for Blaze Blue Tag Battle.
They're pulling some, what was it? Is it DSP that got the fake win?
Yeah, it was DSP that fought, but nobody was really there.
Yeah, it's basically the same shit. And they're
That's
like, oh, look at all
funny.
the great trans people that are amazing at this game. None of you are any good at it. Like, it's just time for you guys to accept that.
If you are a
Nobody fucking showed up.
if you are a trans person that won these Guilty Gear competitions and you want to prove Mizu's transphobic ass wrong, you can contact us and we will gladly host that.
No, I'm not paying for Guilty Gear Strive.
You'll have to gift him the game, but he will definitely fight you. Prove him wrong.
I'm just gonna button mash. Oh, so here's the thing I was thinking about, right? Is I think there are certain games that even though they are like, quote, skill-based, there's a level of not skill that makes me think competition for them is technically impossible. And I was
Oh.
thinking about this because I saw like somebody at work was like listening to something about poker, and they were talking about, oh, this guy made like such a good play, like he's so skilled at the game. And I'm like, 90% of poker is just random fucking chance. Like at the end of the day, no matter how good your poker face is, you can lose to a guy who's just randomly
Okay, that one was
betting.
my fault.
And it made me think that there's actually like several games.
Sam,
Where-
stop doing that because you probably only have one revive left.
Yeah, you're supposed to be letting us revive you.
And stick close to people, please.
I don't know why I'm happy. Wait, hold on. Nope, okay,
But,
that's not why.
It made me think about it, right? Because like if you play League of Legends, regardless of how you feel about it being skill or not skill, somebody who's just randomly pushing buttons and hoping to win is going to lose to somebody who knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact. There's no way around it. But with a fighting game, I have multiple times seen like top contenders lose to button mashing.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, I believe it or
And
not,
I
the first
genuinely think with fighting, there's a part of it that it will never be a truly competitive game because you can lose to pure chance.
time. Good night,
So-
Flynn.
This is one of those things as well that really bothered me. A certain someone kept shitting on me. Not literally, thank God. But,
If they had done that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have pushed for you to sue.
yeah.
Granted, their career
Because
may have
I
cut
was-
short.
Because they were doing much better at Mario Kart than I was. And as people who play Mario Kart 8 know, your race stats, or your like, kart stats actually matter. Which is weird, I don't understand why. But his whole thing was, you have to, you keep playing every day, or else you're never going to be as good as we are. Or how about I play the game for fun and you stop being competitive?
And they
tryhard?
say I'm the toxic one.
Like, really, I stopped playing Mario Kart for years because of that. I'm like,
And-
I don't have fun being competitive in this.
And they say we're the toxic ones, and they chase people away from video games.
You know, it's wild that you say that because that made me realize that unironically Mario Kart is more competitively viable than Street Fighter.
Cryo
Yeah.
says, I disagree with you, Mizu. At least in Street Fighter, if you know what you're doing, you never lose to a button masher. I disagree.
I've seen people in Street Fighter lose to button mashers.
I
top
disagree.
contenders.
Listen, Cryo, let me tell you with my experience. I have a brother who played more video games than me because he was way more responsible than I was when we were young, even though he was 2 years younger than me. So he played more video games than me. And I'm not ashamed to admit that because I'm autistic. He had played Street Fighter for many years, and I beat him because I learned how to button mash. Now, I'm not going to say I could button mash him now. All I'm saying is I learned how to button mash, and he rage quit because he he got mad at the fact that I wouldn't actually learn movesets, because he had gotten really good at the movesets. But as soon as I just learned how to button mash, he rage quit. And then I never touched the game again, because I just don't
Like, you
care.
can see this. Here's the thing, right? Because you can win, even if it's only one round, you can win button mashing.
No, yeah.
Which means that, like, monkeys on a typewriter, if you keep playing, like, thousands and thousands of rounds, eventually you're going to do a total wipe on somebody, straight button mashing and nothing else. That's just the reality of fighting games and how they're set up.
Out of thousands of monkeys, one of them will become the top champion.
Yeah, but out of thousands of monkeys playing, like, Call of Duty, there is no time in which the monkey wins. That's just because there's so much actual skill involved in it. I've seen Sonic Fox lose to button mashing, and I am a huge, like, critic of Sonic Fox being held up as, like, a good player in the game. But you can watch, like, professionals stream, and there are times where they clearly lost to somebody who was just mashing fucking buttons.
See, I almost wonder if they win a lot of things because they are a trio of what the hell is wrong with you. No, not a trio, a duo.
Someone will find that racist. If someone finds the fact that we were talking about monkeys racist, they are more racist. Because we're not all we're talking about is actual monkeys.
Typewriter is a very famous saying. You're reading way too deep into it, Akko.
No, Boinks is talking about that. What I'm saying is, if people actually think that's racist, they are actually racist.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what I mean, though. Like, sometimes you just give way too much of an explanation.
Yeah, you do.
That it makes when you give too much of an explanation, it starts sounding sus.
Fair enough.
That was so stupid.
Is this a Hogwarts Goblin incident again? If you want it to be.
I don't know why that was even a thing to begin with.
Oh, finally found that one.
But no, it's the same person that got me to quit, like, Dragon Ball Fighters, Smash Ultimate, because they just took it way too seriously.
Oh yeah. And then they get mad at you if you quit, because it's just like, bro, you're way too toxic at this game. You chase people
really
away from it.
I play Smash Ultimate not because of a fighter, but because I enjoy it. It felt genuinely fun, and you suck the fun out of it when you're overly competitive.
Oh,
can I be honest though?
Smash isn't typically considered a big fighting game, but it technically still is one.
Yeah, it is.
So I didn't realize until Smash Ultimate, because I have like a chronic history of never reading instruction manuals for anything, how you actually smashed.
Yeah.
Like the tilt control, the like left tilt hit.
Yeah.
I had no idea how any of that worked, so I was always just like regular punching people, hoping to eventually knock them off. And I would still win doing that.
No, yeah, Temp. I'm gonna be honest with you. With that said person, I'm pretty sure they rage quit once because somebody was legitimately better than them. Like that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing that's funny. Is just like when it comes to toxic people like that, there's nothing more satisfying than watching them rage quit and then complain about it all day because there was somebody that was actually better than them.
Spamming the same two moves is completely different than hitting random buttons. It's really not. When people say button mashing, they don't mean you're literally hitting totally random keys with no rhyme or reason. They mean you don't know what you're doing, so you're just kind of hitting like the same two combos you know.
Like a fighter I genuinely enjoyed was Persona 4 Arena Ultimate.
Here's what I'll say. Cryo, you're gonna have to fight Mizu in a Street Fighter-esque game in order to prove your point.
Yeah, because we talked about this the other day when Ryan was here, but he tried to get me to like get into fighting games, which I have a couple now, but I'm still not like super good at them.
Ryan is the expert on fighting games here, so he would know.
So he got me into like a pony one called Them's Fighting Herds.
I heard about that one, yeah.
He taught me one combo, and I proceeded to go like 90 to 10 on him using one combo.
That's funny.
That sounds familiar, Akko.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Listen, if it works, don't replace it. All right. If the bond camera is good, don't switch off of it.
And unironically, I would probably be better at because he got me into the Grand Blue Fantasy Fighter. I would unironically be better at that one if I wasn't playing Charlotta, because the way her controls work, you have to do like all this weird tilt momentum stuff, which I find fun, but you can't like button mash her.
No, I'm a firm believer. If one combo works all the time for you, don't switch it up. Like, I understand if you want to do a different build, and Tim's talking about how I just used the big hammer in Elden Ring, by the way. Like, if it works, don't replace it, unless you want to do something different. My friends just get upset that I won the game by smashing with the hammer.
It's not that we got upset at you for just doing that one build. It's that we got upset at you for trivializing so many fights we were all having problems with.
Well, that's
with
because
that same build that we were using. Actually, Dom and Malice weren't using that. I was using a variation of that build, and then I changed off of that to. It was more of a faith.
I think you were
thing.
just
Also, I guess I have to clarify this. I'm not saying that like fighting games take no skill. However, I do not believe you can have fair competition when it is completely possible for somebody to win due to entirely dumb luck. And it's like a very high percentage chance that that can happen. That's why I've always thought like I don't think Pokemon can ever be taken seriously as like a competitive game. Not just because of how much work it takes to actually build a competitive team, but you can build a team with nothing but the one-hit KO moves, and it is completely possible to win like half your games doing nothing but that. And that takes no thought or skill. It's just hope it works.
Caro may disagree with you, but I personally am not a Pokemon person, so I couldn't agree or disagree.
I made a PV. No, I didn't make a PV team.
So I could explain it like really quick because it's not hard to understand. There are multiple moves in
It'll be hard for me.
Pokemon that have a very low hit rate, but if they do hit, it's an immediate one-hit KO. Like, and you can have an entire team of Pokemon with nothing but those moves. So all you're hoping for at that point is maybe like 6. You have to hope 6 of them hit. That's all you're doing. But if all 6 of them hit, it's an instant kill on whatever you are fighting.
Right.
And people do that, like on Pokemon Showdown and the different apps you can use to battle people. People have shown like multiple things of those team builds where they just really piss somebody off because there's nothing you could do. You can just lose. Tried to find a random person in Dragon Ball Fighters. I got whooped because I thought they would be on my level of skill.
I'm just glad I don't play fighters anymore.
All this to say that I hate PvP. And
I don't hate PvP.
I wouldn't fight.
I hate some kinds of PvP.
I hate some kinds of people in PvP because they take it way too seriously.
Absolutely agreed.
They take it way too seriously, and then they get mad when you quit.
I had to do some PvP in Elden Ring recently. I'm doing my DLC playthrough, and I had to get to the Rune Farm early. And one of the ways to get there is through some PvP matches. I did them. Almost every round I did was someone just like emoting and chilling while we were doing the same thing. Like that kind of PvP community is chill. It's fun. Because at least then you both know you're not there to be competitive, you're there to have fun. Some people are, but every game has that competitive.
I would say Elden Ring is way more adult with their PvP. Because like all of the Soulsborne people, like they're not here to fight each other. They're here to, well, some of them are, but most of them are like, hey, let's chill.
Exactly.
Terribly sorry, Cryo. I think you're just wrong on this one, and I'm gonna stick to it.
You're gonna have to fight. Excuse me. You're gonna have to fight Cryo one day, so they can.
No, I refuse. I hate fighting games.
You'll have to agree to disagree.
At this point, I probably won't play another fighting game.
I see no reason for me to.
What I want to play is Animal Crossing.
That would be fun.
Hey, Nintendo, you want to support that again? No? Okay.
We might lose this one.
Why?
I'm coming to you.
Because it decided to not tell me where it was.
I see.
No, I thought I might be able to get him. Got him.
Nice.
Never say never.
Well, because when I entered it in, it told me the one that spawned was the one on you.
Oh. Nope.
You can't lose a disruption? No, you can't lose a disruption. You can just lose the loot table.
Yeah. Which I don't want to do.
Because we need the loot. I mean, I think all of us have a Dante or a crafting.
Thank you for the
So
help.
we just need the weapon.
I'm just
Yeah, that's
doing
what
it
I mean.
to
I
do
still need
it.
the weapons.
I'm just doing
I'm
it
looking forward to Jade Shadows. I'm like really looking forward.
I'm doing it to do it because honestly, getting I don't know if there's a cap on getting credits for just getting all these capillaries, but it's a lot of credit farming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
I
no
got a
caps
credit
on
booster
it.
today too, so I'm like,
Like, sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes, chat. By the way. That's totally a grind that I'm willing to do. I'm almost up
I
to
also
10
need a
million
bunch
credits.
more necker coils. It's nice to get some of these mods I didn't have though, the radiation ones.
I'm glad, Cryo, that we can disagree and yet still enjoy each other's company. You're already better than half of Twitter.com.
yep. So, okay, real quick, I was gonna write this on Twitter, and I realized that was a mistake because of Twitter, but I'm gonna bring it up here. What is it with games recently and refusing to give proper hairstyles except for like the weird cornrow stuff?
Oh, so this is, funnily enough, 2 reasons. The first is the obvious, diversity bit.
Yeah, that one I knew.
The second is, you've never noticed that the cornrows don't really move?
Yeah, they don't. It's
Literally
easier
no
to animate.
physics.
Yeah, because the way cornrows are is they're just like congealed hair essentially.
Yes, there's no physics related to them. They don't have to worry about them clipping with anything. They just
Killmonger
exist.
cut. I mean, that is kind of what
The reason I
it
bring
is.
this up is because I started playing Dragon's Dogma 2 today, and I was trying to find a good hairstyle for my characters, and I'm like, there's really not a lot of good ones here, but there's so many of these cornrow ones.
Which there really aren't many that you can do.
No, but Capcom likes to do their weird, like Monster Hunter style haircut. They like to do the cornrows, and they'll have like 1 or 2 like basic, hairstyles for male and female, and that's it.
What's funny is, if they made Vroid, I mean, Vroid is basically a character creator with more steps, but if they simplified it and put it in games, you could make a character with using Vroid and have so many different hairstyles.
Yep. Another theory as to why there's so many cornrows in like Dragon's Dogma is because Capcom is like, well, but we can make money off hairstyles. So.
Mizu summoned his stand, Akko the octopus, and Akko summoned to the temp the fox man. The amazing Mr. Fox. The amazing little Okami Fox. Amazing
I
Mr.
need to
Fox was
play
a great
Okami.
movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was fine.
I don't know. That movie just didn't click with me.
Exactly.
Why? Because of the animation?
I think it's partially the animation, yeah.
Oh no, I love the animation.
I know that
Oh.
the story is very short, but I still like it. The amount of voices that they got in the movie was crazy, though.
Fantastic Mr. Fox walked so BoJack Horseman could run.
I've never seen BoJack Horseman.
I have, I hate it. Hey, one shot. Eat a dick.
Okay, we do need this one. Alright.
Oh, I didn't know that that was in this.
I was trying to find him.
Because it wasn't here last time, wasn't it?
Get wrecked. Where's the book? Wow, your book was really close by.
Put in bad hair, sells normal hair's DLC. Has been done before. It has, yes.
It has, yeah. I don't know,
And
it's
it
just
is
one of those things of
Capcom.
like, why? But why? Especially with such an in-depth character creator, too. That's what bothers me. Like, if it's a very cheap, like, thrown together kind of thing, I get it.
Waypointed.
It's like, I understand wanting to give hairstyles to represent people, but I feel like people fall into the trap of just doing the same thing over and over again. It's just like, you're not really giving diversity by just doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. You're focusing on one thing.
Like,
Also, I will say I've seen a lot of people, whenever somebody brings that up, they're like, oh, what do you think, or like, do you not feel represented by black hairstyles? Now you see what we're talking about. It's like, no, that's not what it is. I think they look ugly.
They are. Now,
I'm gonna say it straight up. I think your cornrows look like shit.
damn.
It is not exclusively cornrows. There are some more Asian hairstyles, some more Mexican different hairstyles, Latinos, you know, like kind of like that.
You know, Mizu, the Vikings technically did dreads first.
Yeah. But they
Yes,
made it
they
look
were
cool.
invented by white people, and I hate one of our inventions.
I mean, depending on what it is, it could look really good.
It depends.
More dwarfish.
It's not my taste, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't really judge. Like, my whole thing is, again, I don't judge unless it's illegal. As far as I know, that fashion sense is illegal.
I didn't say anything about judging. Look, I've said this before, but like my big like turn on for somebody is hair. You have to have like good, nice, pretty hair. And cornrows are intentionally like nappy and nasty, and I hate it.
Agreed.
Where's my messy Asian hair? People are saying the new Umbral Augment mod ruins Umbral. What does
But
it
you
do?
don't have to use it.
What does it do?
Well, he's got a
Rubber.
couple, so I would need I'd need to know which one specifically supposedly ruined him.
Mm-hmm.
Explosive necromet coming for that conduit. Put it down.
It disables his sentient ability.
Oh yeah, it makes it so he's not following you in your op anymore.
Okay, but what do you get in return?
Nothing.
Why would you want to do that? Because, like, I have the Neja slide one, but in return I get more ability strength.
Well,
Unless I'm wrong, you know, I could be very wrong, but I could have swore I read that it literally does, but takes that option away from you.
I can see. So here's the thing. I'm a believer in, if somebody just puts out a useless ability, it's not actually useless. You're just not thinking of it right. And I started having this thought when I found the card in Magic the Gathering that literally just makes you discard cards. And it does nothing else except for make you discard cards. You might think that's very useless because you're spending mana to discard a card. But there's so many different mechanics in Magic where discarding a card is actually useful.
You get 15% ability strength, and you can use channeled abilities like normal.
Okay.
But couldn't he already use channel abilities? Unless they mean like if you subsume like that ability off, like it doesn't break or something.
I have no idea.
like it sounds like it could end up being used as like more of a band-aid than a fix. But I haven't played Umbra in a while, so I could be wrong.
I need to build him one day. I need to figure out which
The last
Warframe
time
I'm
I
gonna
used
build
him
next.
was like in my story grind. Or for Circuit. Circuit was also the reason I use him.
There's a similar philosophy in Genshin. No characters get useless. Either you're not thinking of how to actually use them, or they haven't released a character design to work with them yet.
Yep.
No, with Genshin, some of them just are shit.
They are, yeah. And then there's Zhongli. I think it'd be cool if the frame, like all frames followed you in your operator form. But
Yeah, but there's only one that is sentient, like Umbra is.
right, but I mean it's like there's the sentient, so like Excalibur Umbra can actually do something. But if you try, like if any of the other ones follow you, it's just strictly following you.
No. No. It wouldn't work lore-wise.
No, it wouldn't work. But it'd be cool.
Because lore-wise, you're just piloting a bag of flesh. Infested bag of flesh, but still.
Yeah, you are.
Might work for Dante, but Dante isn't alive. Again, he's just a bag of flesh that's got armor plates around him.
Nope. I might not make it. I'm gonna try though.
Since he was sentient.
How did you die up there? Okay.
Even Ember's technically Amber Ganyu, she's just, or Pyro Ganyu, she's just bad at it.
See, that's my point, though. They have a lot of characters that are just, like, worse version of better character. And it kind of ends you up in a spot where it's like, well, I just want the better character.
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing that Warframe has run into a couple of times, where some frames for a while were just better versions of another frame, and they had to rework them because of
I was
it.
watching a Brosine video last night, and he literally said, why is Vauban on any of these lists when Protea does his job but better?
How does Protea do trapping better?
My point is they're not useless, they're just not good. No, they are useless, though, because there's just a better version of them somewhere. That's what makes them useless. A redundancy makes something useless.
Pretty much, that's why people lose jobs.
See, I get what you mean, Cryo, but the problem is that means when you get like Amber out of a role, you're not thinking, oh, I have a good pyro DPS now. You're thinking, oh, I just have a worse version
Mako,
of the character I
closer to me.
actually wanted.
The
Also, I'll be right
Exploder's
back in a minute.
on top of me.
I'm gonna run and grab a drink.
Okay. Tam, please don't run away from people.
It was my first time in a bit, and also, the Exploder spawned on top of me. I have an excuse.
No one is happy when you get Amber from a role. Exactly. Because you already have her maxed out.
Dante Systems?
I
Cool.
checked what progenitor Dante is when I do liches. He is the impact progenitor. Interesting. I was reading chat. What's your excuse?
The fact that the boss spawned on top of me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get these guys down in time.
Oh, did you die too, Akko?
Yeah, that was my first death out of 5. I walked past you, or Temp walked past you.
I didn't see you.
Ooh, Onatai is here. she's one of the useless sisters that I have. After we're done with this, I'm gonna grab some water. Because I am thirsty.
Okay. Well, do you want to pull after this one then?
Yeah, let's pull after this round.
Okay.
I am a harem of sisters.
Yeah, totally.
Conduit activated. Explosive necromechs incoming. Stop them.
Five minutes to lunch break. Cool.
Grozzling detected. That little monster will have a double.
Oh, it's just when you kill the Gruzzling too fast before he can split up. Thank you, Onatai. Oh goodness. I may have to turn on the AC a little bit here too. It's fucking hot.
Meanwhile, it's raining where I am again.
Yeah, apparently we're supposed to get a cold front. Which is a lie. It's going up to 80 degrees next week. Did I get the Easter stuff? I did. Temp, don't forget to grab the Easter bunny ears because
I will grab it when we're done.
the fluffy ones are permanent. Would you take the offer of $500, but you need to voice in a not safe for work animation? Depends on the animation. Depends on the animation, in my opinion. Are you offering?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Unlike Temp, I picked an actually safe location.
A normal adult animation. Okay.
What's a normal adult animation?
Oh, someone asked me would I accept $500 to voice act in a not safe for work animation.
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't care what it is. I'll still do it.
If it was amateur, definitely, because I'm definitely amateur. Oh, damn it.
You good?
A banana kissing another banana? Yes, my water bottle fell.
Look, bro, I need money. It could be a real-life adult animation, and I'd do it.
If it was real life, I'd want more than $500.
Look, bro, money's money.
I mean, if 500 was all I was gonna get, I'd be fine with it, but I'd still be like, come on. You're never gonna get an octopus to do tentacle sex again. Alright, we're gonna extract after this. I'm gonna grab some water.
Okay.
But you have a stream to take care of.
Okay, I'm gonna head to extraction.
I do have a stream to take care of, but for like 2 minutes, you guys can talk for me.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
That is
They
an
took
issue.
my voice. Took my voice when they canceled me.
It's like Little Mermaid. We should do a Little Mermaid picture since we've got a mermaid, an octopus, and a fish.
I mean, I suppose. No, I could be the king.
The king's also a mermaid. Would that mean that you're Lumi's dad then?
I mean, it depends if you want me to be.
That'd be funny.
Oh, Mandinel blueprint. Let's go.
Alright,
Are there pieces for that, or do you just
Yes.
build that one outright?
that is different pieces. My
So-
high? Maybe. Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Off drugs. Yes.
That one Little Mermaid animation where she collects shipwreck people's feet. Oh, you do. Oh, I just need the barrel and the receiver. Does anybody in here sell them? I am gonna hate making some of these because I need tons of Necker coils.
Mm-hmm. I need Corvex. I need his weapons. And I still need the melee weapon, Dante. Do I have everything? Yeah. I mean, I can buy the scenes, I guess. That's like all I need from just be the scenes for capture. I guess.
Actions, forma,
Not using it for anything else.
V. Yeah, I'll throw in another V.
Okay, hmm? Is that? Can I? Wait. Oh. Okay. Okay, what am I taking from you? Ooh. Akko.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream my game real quick. You have actually done this. What do you think I should take here? I have a few ideas, but I want your opinion. I've just ranked up Fibonacci, so
It really doesn't matter.
does it matter? Okay, that's what I thought. See, I'm not
You're only
no.
rank 3?
Yeah, I'm thinking I take this. Okay. Yep. And the cutscene.
I'm gonna end the poll. It had 18 votes on it.
So my Kuva Nucor currently does 16 heat damage, 21 radiation damage, 6.2 magnetic damage, and 32 viral damage.
Nice.
Just random amounts.
Yeah, chat, that's a lot of credits. I'm gonna go back to my orbital real quick. Because I maxed out on standing with my syndicate.
I can't get over the backpack and it looking like a Fortnite backpack.
It kind of is, yeah.
Dante will be done in 21 hours.
Woot.
These offerings are pure.
Man, there's so much crap I have to farm.
I still have a lot I need to farm too. Okay.
Oh yeah, all I need now is the Mandanel barrel and the Mandanel receiver.
Just a minute.
No minutes.
I'm in a cutscene.
Why would you do that? One of these days I need to go farm some, whatchamacallit.
There's multiple
Blanking.
things.
Where do you get health conversion from? You remember?
Mm-mm.
Darn. Health conversion Warframe.
Maris.
Oh, I just had to buy it from
Mm-hmm.
100k standing.
Well, you can grind out the scans.
Let's see. Where am I at with Samaris? I'm at 63k. That's a lot of fucking standing for that.
There you are. We have our work cut out for us.
I was gonna get it for Eneros.
You have your orders.
Oh, me or Tam's not here.
I'm trying to go on without him. We're leaving you, Tim.
Okay.
Grandel's funny with the bunny ears. I tried it with Wisp.
How do you get Varuna again?
Lua.
Yeah, it's a special Lua mission for.
Varuna's main and component blueprints can be obtained from Rotation C of Conjunction Survival, Uvarim, and Circulus on Lua.
Those levels
Really?
are
It's all Rotation C? That's like a kick in the dick.
pretty much. It's always rotation C.
That's so dumb. So I would want to do tier 2 because it doubles the chance to drop.
Yes, but tier 2 is also level 100.
Yeah, I can do that easy. It's just this. It's a type of survival, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do that easy. colorless void Dax will appear, wandering between life support capsules while projecting a 200-meter radius field that increases ability strength by 100% and casting speed by 50%.
Cutscene just finished.
Okay. I don't know, chat. Adding that prime shroud. There's no more wisp ass. I don't think I can have that there in good faith.
It's wild to think that in order to get Varuna, it's gonna take a minimum, if I got everything first try, of like an hour.
I mean, that's about the same for Dante.
Sorry, about 2 hours.
Still the same for Dante, so.
Yeah, but Dante has a whatchamacallit
Pity.
pity system.
Well, so does Varuna.
Verona does too.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zeraman. And actually, there's some really good arcanes that come from her stuff as well.
Yep.
I gotta make that farm. I want to, but I gotta do it.
Oh, with the Luithrax prisms.
Uh-huh. Ooh, rank
Each component
20.
costs 75, while the main blueprint costs 125, totaling to 350 Luithrax prisms. But how
Arcane
many do you
Blessing is a
get?
must-have. Couple every round. You want to do one after this?
I mean, it's whatever y'all want to do. I'm following along with y'all tonight. I don't want to derail your stream.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do it.
And I would
the
like to get
update came
some
out for
Varuna.
Palworld now has a raid boss.
Yeah, they that was in the updates. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, that came out today.
Oh, I didn't know it was today.
Yeah, came out just like an hour ago ish.
If you can hear this, then you will have decided to act as my field associate. I need Entrati artifacts to keep Parvo's ground from taking control of everything.
I'm taking a chance, and I brought Inaros into this.
Inaros could be pretty decent.
Inaros will never die as long as you keep spinning to win.
Yes.
Oh, that was an auto breach. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make this the last disruption, then we'll go do Lua Conjunction Survival.
I should probably consider doing some Narmer missions as well. So I can get Caliban.
I'll be
Oh
honest.
wait, we still have to do the whatchamacallit, Archon Hunt.
Yeah, we'll do it, I think.
It's up to Akko.
Yeah.
That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out.
So once I have enough Lanthorns, I can rank Zeraman to rank 5, and that leaves exclusively the Laboratory, Sokavia, and Cetus.
I still need to finish Cetus. Like, I have all the materials, I just need to level it.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I'll do that with you.
Just don't feel like it right now, that's the problem.
It's very boring.
It is.
I don't need Cetus. I need the whatchamacallit, blah blah blah.
Demos?
Over in Fortuna?
Fortuna. Yeah.
You should have Fortuna maxed.
Not Fortuna, the girl in the back room.
Oh, Little Duck?
Yeah. If you count that, I need Little Duck and Lloyd done.
I need
Lloyd?
her because I need the stuff for the amp.
Amp. Lloyd wasn't that bad, it's just do a bunch of Necromech vaults.
Yeah, I need to get Lloyd done pretty bad. Oh.
They always have dominance.
Farewell, Grusling.
They always have dockets and probably half my library.
Oh, I forgot you can move while doing Scarab Shell now.
Yes, you can.
Ain't that cool?
Oh, Walker, you're playing Grendel.
No.
No, sorry, Blinxes.
Chat, do you want Cloudsireception? Not only am I holding a Cloudsire, I am holding a Cloudsire IRL while holding a Cloudsire in stream. The only thing that could be more inceptious is playing Pokemon while holding a Cloudsire in stream and holding a Cloudsire IRL while holding a Cloudsire on stream. Are my hands white? Okay, they're not white. They're just, I need to finish tanning them. The problem is because when you have, the way that it works is when you bring in the Cloudsire, it's technically its own model, and you have to dye the hands as separately. Now, what a not a dumb person would do would pull up a picture of their model so that you could compare the colors. And well, I guess what I didn't do.
Explosive necronet coming for that conduit. Put it down.
Where is this last one at? Fuck.
I bought Gyro bought half her weekly tanning spray. Oh, here's the book.
Touch the book.
It's not you. It's wearing your skin, but it's not you.
That's kind of gross, Tenfer.
Attempt.
Hello.
I am looking for the first one.
Huh.
The one that kind of looks like a vagina.
Why does it have volt powers when I'm not even a volt?
Oh, wait. Got it. They always spawn in the same spot, but I didn't know where that one was.
You will get your payment, Mr. Granum. And nothing more. Okay, now's your chance. Destroy!
Infinite ammo, 50% fire rate, and secondary weapons red
There's a
crit.
conduit
my
failsafe
goodness.
down here.
Jazz, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. My
Hi,
raid
Jazz.
notification doesn't
Hello.
work, but welcome. Howling raid.
Are you excited for tomorrow, Jazz? We're bringing the podcast back.
Podcast is coming back. You always had the same power? Yes. Hey, Akko. Hello. Welcome. What were you doing tonight? Hopefully something cool.
Conduit transfer in progress. Stay focused.
We need Jazz on the podcast at some point. Just talk about stuff. We try to swing by for sure. Oh, where is he? There we go. What's the topic going to be? laughing at all the people that got mad at us on Twitter. We're also gonna do a recap of every podcast we've done so far. Most of them.
Well, we're gonna basically look up all the people we've talked about and see where they are now.
Most of them are in the exact same spot, so there's not gonna be much to talk about with some of them. Which is funny. We've really only had one reoccurring cast character. And that's not because, you know, we try to invent things. That's the funny thing is, when somebody typically is a reoccurring character, it's not because you try and find reasons to talk about them, it's just because they keep making it easy. Excuse me. Bet you're gonna love your good friend Krumbo? Oh gosh. I heard he like did a stream just like talking about us, and I find that funny.
Him, Alara, wouldn't be surprised if Marina did at some point.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Marina.
I know Sylvie showed up in Alara's stream talking about us, which was funny. Because even Sylvie realized that Alara sounded disrespectful as fuck.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about downloading some sound bites just for fun, just to pretend to be Alara.
No, that's too much work.
Get the oh shit sound bite that Tipster uses and just spam it.
Nah, that comes off as weird.
I'll maintain. Alara is like the Tipster of VTubers.
Uh-oh, this one might pop.
The Sylvie guy's still lingering around? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He used us getting canceled to try and make his comeback. And it kind of proved that people just don't give a shit about what he did at all.
Nope, people don't. Either that or they don't truly know him. Or because they don't like us, they're gonna excuse the fact that he is an abusive
actual
autistic.
sex pest.
He's an abusive autistic man that is also a sex pest. Do you know what was the most funny thing? We didn't actually know he had autism, and then he said, "Oh, by the way, guys, I have autism." I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. You can't hide your autism from me. You can't hide the fact. You can't hide the fact that you do all of these things that autistic people only do. One of my friends got upset at me for like one time, just like, he's like, "Why do you call everybody autistic?" I'm like, "Because they act autistic. It takes one to know one." I know when people are trying to invent realities that nobody is like taking part in, and so it blows up in their faces. Trust me, when I was a teenager, I did the exact same thing. It was okay when I was a teenager because I wasn't actually taking part in business opportunities with people. Oh, what the heck is this? That is the conduit failsafe.
Also, it was very funny chat, because he just tried to randomly accuse me of doxing him. Didn't give any evidence for it, just said, "Oh yeah, Mizu doxed me before."
Catch you guys later. Alright, Peach, have a good one.
Nobody ever called him on it either. But it's like how all these people are. They don't really care.
Well, they want to believe those who they believe are in the right, and will distrust those who are actually correct.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things where I could like say something so utterly like false about somebody, and if people hate them enough, they'll just believe it, and that's like so sad and so dangerous. You know, they have a shitty fan base when they believe an accusation without evidence. I know, right?
But no, we're the bad ones.
When I have more journalistic integrity than the journalist VTuber Ilara, I feel like there's a problem.
Yeah, no, that's funny. She actually calls herself a news reporter. It's like, okay, you can't, like, hide behind it as much anymore, because you've made that, like, your thing.
Yeah, I actually somewhat, like, I had enough respect for her before this happened, where it's just like, oh, you know what? Maybe she's trying to do a good thing. No, I see that she is just trying to hide behind. She is just also a drama spiller, a tea drinker. She just wants to hide behind the fact that maybe she tells good journalism. No, no. Her and Mariume, both exactly the same. They have absolutely no idea what they're doing.
Also, I think I have Mari's like stream in my favorites in case I ever want to go back to it.
Which one?
The one where she's accusing that girl of stealing a model because she Googled and found something that looked similar.
I thought she deleted it, you said.
It looked like she had, but then I was checking through my favorites the other day and I found it. I think it's just unlisted.
You might want to download it before she finds out that you have it and delete it.
I don't care that much. We talked about it on stream. We got it all. I got it out of my system.
It's very true. Now, it's just like sad that these people lie and sell falsehoods and people believe them because they are unfortunately just as mentally handicapped as the people that they listen to.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
It's just sad. Many times it's made me consider just leaving the scene, not just because
Why
like,
are there
I feel,
two?
there can be more than one. Oh, are you talking about Necromax?
Yes.
One of them's for me, and one of them's for you. Nice.
Okay.
I forgot what I was talking about. MSM promotes Pat and his sob story. Yeah, so I listened to people talk about the coverage of Patrick Tomlinson. The thing that's really crazy is only one person actually dug deeper on his story. And when they dug deeper, he actually got mad at them.
Well, obviously, because he knows
Wait,
he's
don't
wrong.
Look at me, look at them.
Yeah, he is wrong. Oh my gosh, they swat me because I said that Norm Macdonald wasn't funny. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I made an innocuous tweet saying that Norm Macdonald was not funny.
How dare.
I don't even know Norm Macdonald. I know he's just an old comedian.
Have you ever seen the joke clips of the pigeon from Mike Tyson's cartoon?
No.
I will have to show it to you later. Because he is the pigeon in that, and he is very funny.
He denies reality? Yes, he does. I think that Patrick Tomlinson has something going on with him too. And that you know, that's the thing that's really crazy. A lot of these people that are crazy like that have something going on with them.
Oh, no, wait, maybe she didn't, unlist it. I'm confused. Am I looking over it? 4 months ago, 6 months ago. It doesn't say it's unlisted, but it also doesn't show up on her channel. I thought YouTube told you if a video was unlisted or not.
I don't know.
I think it's funny if she did, because it's actually got more views than most of her other videos.
Yeah.
It doesn't mention that it's unlisted or anything.
You wanna know what's funny? Mariumi's VTuber manager, the one that Curry and she did a stream on, they had me blocked for the longest time. They unblocked me recently. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's really weird. Like, when somebody that doesn't like me unblocks me, um, it kind of weirds me out.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I might just be dumb.
Hmm.
Also, I like that as an RS, I can just sit in the middle of a bunch of people while I'm doing this, and it just does not give a shit.
Are you doing spin to win? They love you?
Yep, nope, she still has it live. I'm
Um,
surprised she does, because she comes off really bad in it.
Spino, I don't think they like me. I have said publicly that I do not like them as a person based off of what I've seen of them.
Oh, they got in trouble for something recently, didn't they?
Who? Raycan? Or
Her
Murray?
manager.
Yeah, that's Raycan. Raycan slash
Oh, yeah.
Tessa. I don't think they got in trouble with something recently. It's just that CoreAngie did a stream on it. What's funny is he did stream on things, and she went and deleted a lot of her social media because people found out that a lot of her social media linked to private details about her life that she had just like left vacant for a couple years. And obviously, I don't think that you should like try and dox people. But I think it was funny that like CoreAngie does a stream and she privates a whole bunch of details because she doesn't want you talking about her. Like with any of these journalists, which a lot of these Twitter activists try to act like journalists. I don't know why journalists are gonna, like, 2024, all of these journalists are gonna lose their jobs. If Kotaku isn't shut down by the end of the year, it will be in 2025. Oh, excuse me. Just saying.
I kind of see the thing with an Aros. I'm just not taking damage.
I almost want to look into Warframe again. Almost. Well, if you like grinding, you will love Warframe. If you ever decide to do it, you're welcome to join me.
And don't forget, chat, small indie studio.
What's a small indie studio?
Digital Extremes.
I mean, compared to some other companies, they're definitely not big. They're big, but but compared to the likes of like
They have more developers than Game Freak.
Do they
Game
really?
Freak also has no integrity.
I don't know. They probably don't because Game Freak technically has 2 teams, though they probably did at one point before Game Freak hired the B team.
What's my speculation on Jade Shadow? New Warframe and Stalker Quest. That's my only speculation.
Well,
it's too
I
early.
think we were told actually we're learning about Stalker's past.
How many employees does Digital Extreme have? Nope, Digital Extreme actually does have more employees than Game Freak.
That's funny.
So for those who don't know, Game Freak, up until Pokemon Sun and Moon, had 100 employees. After Sun and Moon, they hired an extra 100 employees. And they immediately put those 100 employees working on, I think, Scarlet and Violet. I'm probably getting my time frames wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'm
They
sorry.
immediately put their brand new 100 employees on the next Pokemon game, and they took off their original 100.
Shield, not Scarlet Violet.
Which I don't even think it's Sword and Shield. I think all that matters is they hired a B team.
Right.
They immediately put the B team on the newest Pokemon game, which was not a spin-off, it was a main
Not
series
DLC
one.
or something.
And they took the A team, which they had for literally like over a decade at this point, and they put them working on a brand new title called like Little Town Hero or something.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Which, by the way, god awful game. Probably should have just fired the A team, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Game Freak might need a little bit of
Little Town Hero proved to me that the issue is not they're stale and they don't have new ideas. It's that they genuinely don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Pokemon, but Pokemon really does feel like lightning in a bottle.
Yes. And now it is my understanding that the A team and B team work together on projects, which is clearly not helping all that much. But since then, they've not hired anybody else. They still have just A team and B team, which is 200 people total. And apparently Digital Extremes, across all of their different branches, has 300 employees. So they act on a small indie studio has more employees than Game Freak.
In DE's defense, for a while there, they were all working on Warframe. Now they're kind of split because there's Warframe and Soulframe. But
Yeah. Sorry, Chad.
Even then, they would have more people working on one project than Pokemon does.
Oh, yeah.
150 and 150, and that's assuming they didn't even split. Which they probably didn't. They probably have a smaller team on Warframe now.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably still bigger than Soulframe. But
Well, I wouldn't doubt that they might not even have, like, specific teams necessarily.
yeah.
Because this has been a big thing in other, like, tighter-knit companies where people kind of float back and forth between projects.
Yep.
Like, if they have an idea for one of the projects, they're just like, hey, like, can I pitch this to you guys and we can work on it?
Like, I won't lie, I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. I have started treating games, no matter what people think of it, if I enjoyed my experience, it's a win. And Scarlet and Violet is the first Pokemon games I completed the Dex on. So, I'm gonna say I had fun.
I'll be straight up, I did not enjoy my experience with it.
Now, of course, I find it very hard to play the DLCs because they feel like utter laggy messes of garbage, but
I'm sorry.
I don't try
kinda
and hate on
struggling right
anyone
now.
else's enjoyment of it, but I just cannot find the enjoyment.
you alright, Echo?
Yeah.
You thinking about calling it?
This pain is actually making me tired.
Pain does that. It wears you out.
You know what you probably need, if they didn't give it to you, is some anti-inflammatory medication.
They gave me codeine.
Which is like a painkiller, right?
Yes. They gave me...
See, that's the problem. That doesn't fix, like, one of the root issues.
I have ibuprofen, which is technically anti-inflammatory.
Not really, no. Look, when I had... Because I still have my wisdom teeth 3 years too far after they were supposed to already be gone. And I was just having, like, extreme pain with them. To the point I couldn't think or sleep. And what they did is they gave me, like, a super souped-up anti-inflammatory. And within an afternoon, I was feeling perfectly fine.
What? So I have, what is it called? They gave me an antibiotic as well. My mom wants me to be careful, though, because that shit messes up your gut. My gut is already messed up.
Real quick, do you wanna pull out Echo, or no?
Amoxicillin. I have amoxicillin. I need to be careful,
Never
though.
pull out. No balls.
Yeah, let's pull out.
Pull out? Okay.
No balls. Let me kill this one. This one capillaries.
That is 2 Lanthorns this run. Let's go.
I look sleepy, I know. I wasn't even intending on streaming tonight because I intended to go to the dentist, get some teeth removed, and then be out. But no, I might need bone grafts on my fucking jaw because my teeth are because my nasal cavities are low. Which is, I've
See,
never...
don't let them talk you into all that. That sounds like they're talking you into shit.
See, the crazy thing is the first dentist I went to never suggested that I needed this. They just said that, I would need to get root canals. This dentist is like, no, these teeth need to come out. which is why I'm getting a second opinion. Where's the
I
exit?
don't know where to go. It's not giving me like the.
Oh, I know, right? See, it's being hidden underneath the blue one.
Oh, you guys doing something else?
No,
We're
we're
trying to
trying
find
to
the
get
exit.
out, and it's not giving us
Oh.
the exit.
Me and Blanks are at the end. Exit.
Congratulations. You need a lot of
Yeah, well,
probiotics.
okay.
You are right, Tio. My mother has suggested, my mother suggested that.
Not well, 10's already gone.
No, I'm gonna hold off of the antibiotics for right now just because my gut is already messed up from just living. When we actually have a plan, because I'm still working on a plan, then I'll start taking them.
Melee exposure.
Let's at least pretend this mess can still work.
I'm actually really annoyed because I need an ass ton of necrocoils.
Alright, let's read somebody. Anybody send you a chat? Oh, just somebody, right? Pupsker is not that.
Nick.
He's one of the only other people streaming.
Find someone new.
I'm gonna send him to Bonnie. I hope Bonnie doesn't hate me. Alright, YouTube chat, you're going to the Lo-Fi Girl, because nobody else is streaming on YouTube. Alright, good night, chat.
Night.
Bye, chat.